Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Afron Framble, and here are the movies, games, and shows I'm looking forward to in July. I know it's been a while. I've been camping a lot. I picked up a second job, so I didn't do one of these videos for June, but also I was anticipating the Final Fantasy VII 25th anniversary stream that came out last week. Square Enix released our first tease to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. The developers mentioned that they were inspired by Horizon Zero Dawn, and that means we can anticipate sprawling landscapes and a globe-trotting adventure. And best of all, it's releasing Winter Season 2023-2024. Also, Crisis Core Reunion is coming out this winter, so we'll finally get the chance to play it on a console and not have to have access to the old handheld PSP or the Vita or an emulator. So I'm thinking they'll update the battle system to be a little bit better too, and it really looks good. I haven't seen any news on Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 as of yet, but if the release is supposed to be spring 2023, we should hear something soon. Fingers crossed on that. Nothing else really pops out to me for games. So now in shows, Obi-Wan Kenobi finished up, and I don't think it disappointed. It tied up a couple small loopholes, I guess kind of important ones, like Vader's line, "When I left you, I was but the learner, but now I am the master." I love the heartfelt interaction between Obi-Wan and Darth Vader that they had in the finale. Reva was fine. I don't have a problem with her being in the show. I could take her or leave her. I like that we saw Qui-Gon Jinn, but I would have loved to see a live-action interaction between Ahsoka and Obi-Wan. Hopefully when Ahsoka comes out, we'll see something like that. Either with Obi-Wan or Darth Vader, because that would be awesome. And I'd love to see Darth Maul make an appearance somewhere with his machine legs. As for Ms. Marvel, I am getting to know the character, and I like Kamala Khan better in this better than in the Square Enix Marvel's Avengers game. I mean, I didn't play it, but I did watch enough footage and saw enough reviews to be a bit underwhelmed by the character's portrayal in the game. Potential spoiler for that show, it seems like some reviewers that I watch on YouTube, they don't look into characters in the Disney Plus shows in the comics. So this happened with like Jack Duquesne from Hawkeye, who is actually a swordsman from the Avengers comics. But same thing with Kamran. I haven't heard a lot. Kamran is actually a character in the comics, much like Gambit, who can charge objects with energy and absorb energy. So we'll see some superpowers from him in future episodes, I'm sure. I know there were teasers about the 10 Rings, possibly the Kree, maybe something hinting at Secret Wars, but we'll see what happens in the last few episodes. And of course, Stranger Things Volume 2 is coming out in July, and I'm looking forward to that on Netflix. I don't have any theories or anything for this. I'm just sitting back and enjoying it. No expectation, but it's a fun ride. I know that they tend to recycle plot on Stranger Things, but I really like what they're doing as an homage to horror films. It's really fun just to not think about it too much, just to watch it and enjoy. So for movies, only one big blockbuster movie stands out above the rest. And of course, that's Thor: Love and Thunder, with Taika Waititi taking the helm a second time as director of a Thor movie. And I'm trying to stay spoiler-free, but I already know about Jane Foster's role in it. Christian Bale as Gorr the God Butcher, and at least one of the Guardians of the Galaxy will show up. I've also heard that it was better than Ragnarok and is very emotional and romantic. And that's it for July. We're getting to the point where I have watched no theory videos or news on upcoming Marvel projects other than what was revealed just after Avengers Endgame when they released the slate of all the movies 4 years in the future. So we'll have Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, She-Hulk coming out soon, the Marvels, several Guardians of the Galaxy projects, Secret Wars, and whatever Ironheart, Armor Wars, and Fantastic Four content they have coming out in a slightly more distant future. I know that they've also started to release information about titles that we haven't heard of, maybe to replace some of the things that they might not do until later on. So, like Echo, I think, is in there. I think Wonder Man I've heard. I've just briefly seen hints of, but I haven't really watched any of those movies because, again, I'm trying to stay spoiler-free. Eventually, hopefully, I can just look into the next month of content coming out and be surprised then, oh, this is coming out, and I didn't know they even had it planned for for Disney Plus, for Star Wars, or for Marvel or whatever, that's going to be pretty tough because I still have a lot of notifications on, and I can be spoiled by just a thumbnail or a message saying this is rumored or this has been confirmed. So that's not happening so much with Final Fantasy VII stuff because I don't have notifications like that for that. But with everything coming out for Final Fantasy VII, I will definitely be playing those games in the next couple of years, along with playing the first 6 Final Fantasy games soon, with waiting for those, which that's long overdue because I haven't played all of those games all the way through. I played 1 and 2, and I watched videos and stuff for 3, a little bit of 4, but I didn't want to spoil it for myself. I think it's much better to just play it through rather than watch a playthrough of it or a Let's Play. I like to reserve those for if I don't feel interested in playing a game and I want to just watch the story, and I'll watch a split together compilation of the movies, of the cutscenes, to make one long movie for those games. That's a lot more fun for those type of games, but it's been a long time coming for these first 6 Final Fantasy games so that I could say I played all the mainstream ones except for the online games, which eventually I'll probably end up playing those too. So that's it. Thank you for watching.